know what Nathan mentioned, or not Nathan? You know what Tyler mentioned to Nathan?
I need an upper.
He's like, Nathan, do you have dementia? Because sometimes he repeats shit like saying, how do you know my name? What's your name? Or like he does things where it seems like dementia, and Tyler's like, Nathan, do you have dementia? Nathan's like, no. And then I was mentioning to Helen, I feel like that's a sign of, and I'm not disrespectful, but I mentioned to her that I feel like that's a sign of some type of ASD.
Oh!
You know the review or you don't know the review? Oh no, it stands for autism spectrum disorder. Yeah, and I mentioned to her, I'm pretty sure he has a sensitivity because he gets very like sensitive and forgets things or whatever, which is a sign of low intelligence level or something. I'm not a psychologist, but I've done my research, and some of them can be a sign of like psychological skills that I've already knew, you know. But hey, remember yesterday or 2 days ago, whatever day, because it's already like the next day. You know how I mentioned to you like how the ocean could be considered the Great Flood, like as according to the Holy Bible, and you mentioned that it could possibly not be, and some people think it is. So have you heard of the Noah flood, or the flood from back during Noah's time? I'm pretty sure it is because it mentioned that anything like as according to certain biblical series or just a.k.a. the Holy Bible to like God Almighty Jesus Christ 2 words or 32 words God Almighty Jesus Christ, it mentioned that because I read the you heard of the book of Revelation? Well, it's the ending of the Bible. I read it, and it mentions that when the earth is back to being new and like peaceful or whatever, without evil or sin, it mentioned that there will be no sea, meaning that's referring to the flood or a.k.a. the ocean. So that's why people, or not people, that's why the ocean people consider as like a sign of like God's like wrath, or God Almighty Jesus Christ's wrath, or His anger, because all people witness is tsunamis, hurricanes, flooding, like more flooding, sea level rising, or sharks, meaning like they're possessed. Because people say, oh, they're blind, but I feel like the blindness is a sign of them being possessed, and if they're not possessed, they would see a human and they would avoid them. And I feel like a possessed shark wouldn't care. It would pretty much mean like the demon. Like I feel like any creature can't eat a human because it seems haram. It seems haram, and it seems like a shame to what the demons do. Like they just possess an animal, and that's how animals eat humans, because they want their flesh. Meaning like humans' flesh are pretty much poison to other creatures, but other creatures they eat other creatures, you know? Andrew, you there? But yeah, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
What the hell?
Oh, my bad. No, all I was mentioning is... Wait, what part did you hear like that? What part did you heard, so I can repeat whatever you didn't hear? Oh, you heard the whole thing? No. Okay, so I was mentioning like how like the ocean is the great flood, because then in the end of the Bible, or the final story of the Bible, it mentions that there will be no sea, meaning like the ocean or just the great flood itself meaning like it contains any disaster, like it's God's like wrath or God Almighty Jesus Christ's wrath, you know. And you there? No, but yeah, and then how any creature and they're usually tackle humans, meaning like they're not who they were before because like pretty much human flesh are poison to other creatures. Like I feel like a shark would eat a human unless it's like threatened or very like possessed, like how the megalodon was, which is why God of my Jesus Christ wiped it out like from the earth, you know. But hey, you want me to invite you? Alright. But did you catch what I mentioned, or do you want me to repeat? No, yeah. And if you're tired, then we can just talk about whatever you're able to, you know. No, I'm saying if you're like that tired or whatever, then we'll like talk, but like I whatever I'll chat about, then I'll just mention about something that wouldn't make you doze off or whatever, you know. I mean, no, I mean, yeah, hey, we chat about whatever, like when you like whatever, but I'm just saying like overall, you know. Yo. What's that? Yeah.
What's up, pal?
But overall, do you think like the well, you said
Can't
you said
handle
the
the
ocean
heat,
is
my
a great
friend?
flood, but
Okay,
do you think
leave it with
like
creepy Uncle Lester.
where I mentioned like how like sharks itself, do you think they're usually like possessed or they usually get very threatened throughout time? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not a perfect time to chat about shit. So I'm gonna chat about all that to him, like, um, like today. Because if someone were to chat with me, I would like to, but, you know, I'm not necessarily arrogant slash selfish, so overall, you know. But I feel the ocean, like, every time I mention it is, like, you know. But yeah, I'm streaming again, chat, because he changed his mind, but, you know. Yo, Andrew, you there? Andrew? Alrighty, I'm gonna see if I'm the host of the mission. Yes. Yo, Andrew, you there? Yeah. Alright. How many missions are you gonna want to possibly do? Like 1 or 2? You got my invite? Alright, you just joined. You got finished with Friday Night SmackDown? Like, did you watch it or no? And who? Like winning? Hmm. Who's he facing? That Russian guy? Well, apparently we can do the fire truck one. Hey, we should enter my vehicle so we can. The fire truck one. You gonna enter your own or are you gonna enter mine? Alright. The fire truck? So you can just kill. No, it has to overall be separate. You can hop out. Ooh, that's Are you heading towards the wrong way? You got it. But how many missions do you want to do for this one? No, yeah. Sometimes I have that feeling whenever my head hurts, but usually I'm like awake. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. What time you're able to play? Like when you wake up or whenever. Well, actually, I'll be sure to let you know because I'll see if I'm able to head to the mall later today or not. My mom and sisters, but if they're like, if they're like, like if my sister's gonna take her friend or whatever, then I'm probably not gonna be able to. But I'll see. Where's that your red? You have glasses. You have glasses. My vision has been improved, so. I mean, I'll still get eye surgery just to like. Yeah. No, yeah, no, you can, yeah, you can have the bed. I'll finish the mission and I'll just end it because like I'm already in the middle of it, so. Alright, man, yeah, I'll catch you later. No, you're good, you're good. I mean, good night. But yeah, I'll possibly repeat it with some tomorrow. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this mission and all that. But yeah, like I said, my recent live stream, what I mentioned was what I'm mentioning was my current live stream. So I mentioned the 37 plus, the brain fully formed for the afterwards, and the spice around frequency. That's all you know. So. Oh yeah, another thing I was gonna mention is I want to take my daughter to the mall and all that. But yeah, I wasn't saying like overall it was gonna take over for me to populate overall, you know. So you know, just like if I want to take my daughter to mall, whatever. Or not that, like, just of what I want to tell, of what I want to do for her. And yeah, and I joined Rick Live, and he's like, there's no reason for them to take a walk in C5. Oh. Are you fucking kidding me? Right when I was gonna fucking heal? But yeah, and Rick was like, oh, there's no reason for them to create the walking at C5. And he's like, yeah, I would play if they had Javier in the game. So if you're saying if I pull Javier in the game, you would play it, but you mentioned there's no reason. I feel like there is a reason, and he mentioned that that's plenty of protagonists for GTA 7 if there was 7. Well, what about 4? Why don't you mention on 4? Protagonists. Oh my gosh, you're so fucking irritating. They are. GTA 6 is gonna be perfect. Well, they're not perfect, the people of Rockstar. I'm possibly gonna be the only one. GTA 7 will be perfect, but GTA 6 will be perfect enough that, oh my gosh, what the fuck. But I feel like more emulated games are created more than... Wonder why. I feel like that would be illegal if they did this. I mean, for Fortnite's gonna be a thing forever. Thousands of years. People lied about it ending. You can just know it in their pupils. If people dilate, you would know. It's so fucking annoying! See, I'm coughing because of their motherfucking asshole. Suck my dick. I'm possibly gonna end it. I can't. Excuse me, chat. Bob explained about the Grateful to Angel. Cause I'm pretty sure he was tired. I should have explained to him about it when. It's all good. Like overall, it overall take walking process. Like overall, you know, so you know, so. Just fucking hate it. But anyway, chat, I'm gonna end right here. If you want to see more of me playing GTA 5 Online with my homie Angel, just overall, be sure to leave a comment down below. I'll tell you something in a really shit. But yeah, I love my daughter, so whatever, I'll take her, you know. But like I mentioned, if I had like I mentioned specifically, like I specifically mentioned was in my recent last live stream, and what I'm specifically mentioned was in this live stream. So my daughter, like I'm hoping that if I have the sex talk with her when she's 7 years, because she'll be 7 years old, I'll have to talk to her and I have to teach her like physically. It's gonna be penetration. It's gonna be peaceful. It's gonna be sex for pleasure. It's just that pleasure. And who knows how she'll sound when she moans. Like I specifically mentioned was in my recent live stream, or excuse me, like I specifically mentioned was in my recent live streams, last live stream, and what I was specifically mentioned was in this current live stream. Full mental 37 plus, the brain fully formed, fully developed after birth, and you know, despite the age going on being temporarily, like overall, you know, so you know, so. But yeah, I'm gonna end right here, take it easy, chat. Like I'm looking for the adopt one and just have a biological one. But I'll be fucking my girl, so it'd be, oh, I'll love it. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end right here, take it easy, chat. See me, chat.